It's NationAirplay. We've got a special for you today. We're down at the Machine Room studio. My name's Chris Martin, and we've got three brilliant artists in today. One of them is this band. They're called Houdini Dax, and this is their song Get Your Goo On. So Houdini Dax with Get Your Goo On. How you doing, Jack? How's it going?
I'm good, thanks.
So what's the plan then? You got a new album on the way. What's the plan?
Well, we're going into the studio week after next now to Mono Valley to record the album. We've been doing a lot of pre-production. So hopefully just get the album out there now and keep it turning over like it always has been.
Let's talk about like the pledge campaign, because you've got a campaign for all your fans to get involved in, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. We're running a pledge campaign. It's basically where people can buy the album beforehand or anything else they like to choose on the list there. And then we use that money to go in and record the album. And they can see the processes taking place all the way through. And at the end, obviously, they get a copy of the album.
Let's talk about some of the things that you're offering on that pledge. Can you name a few of the things?
Yeah, we're offering Dave. We're offering a couple of little exclusive things like We Wish You a Merry Daxmas, where basically we come over your house on Christmas Eve and we can perform a few tunes for you acoustically. What else are we doing, Owen?
We're also doing Come Dax With Me, which is like Come Dine With Me, but we're going to cook for someone, so we'll cook them a 3-course meal and then play between the courses, because it's going to be like one of us doing a course each. So between the courses, well, when someone's cooking, the other two can entertain, like, you know, play songs or tell dirty jokes or something like that. You know, really get the money's worth out of it.
So who's coming up with these puns like Come Dax With Me and Merry Daxmas?
I don't know. How have they come around?
I think we come up with a pun first and then try to figure out what it means afterwards.
Yeah.
So if we come up with a pun and then think, right, how can we fit that into something someone will pay money for? So yeah, we're just waiting until we get a call from the Sun newspaper really and get a proper job.
All right, so you're going to do another one for us. What one are you going to do now?
This song's called All These Days.
I called you up just to see how you were, and to say I'd fallen out of love with myself. I called you up just to hear you purr, and to say that I was needing somebody's help. All the
That's Houdini Dax with All These Days. We're at a machine room session for NationAirplay. So I'm going to talk to Dave a minute. How's it going, Dave?
Hey man, how's it going?
So that song, you did that back in May. Charlotte Church performed that song on stage with you at the Moon Club, didn't
Yeah,
she?
she did, yeah.
And you're in her band. A lot of
Yeah,
people
I
don't
am,
know
yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Say some more about that.
Just play drums in her band. It's really good fun.
Yeah. And you write a few of her songs?
I've written a song for her, yeah. Going to be on the forthcoming EP, I think.
And what's like the songwriting process for the Dax? You know, is it one of you comes up with a beat, or is it one of you, comes up with some lyrics? How does it kind of work?
It's really varied. I think like sometimes Jack will have like a full form song. Same for me and Owen, or a beat or an idea. I think the best ones are usually when like we have different ideas and we kind of bring them all together for one super song. Sweet. Not that they're super, but like a kind of mix song.
All right, guys. Well, you're going to do one more. Which one are you going to do?
Good Old Fashioned Mania.
Sweet. Okay, take it away, guys.
You know I do. You know I do. You know I do. God's more get up and go than the Antiques Roadshow. Travelling from Tiger Bay down to South Bordeaux. You know I do, because it's making me feel alright. You know I do, because it's making me feel alright. He started sniffing glue while turning 22. He could tear this place apart if he really wanted to. You know I do, because it's making me feel alright. You know I do, yeah, it's making me feel alright. 'Cause he's a good old-fashioned maniac. He's a good old-fashioned maniac. Takes 5 steps forward and 5 steps back. 'Cause he's a good old-fashioned maniac. The get up and go, it's got up and went. And halfway down the road, stepped in wet cement. Oh, you know I do, because it's making me feel alright. You know I do, yeah, it's making me feel alright. 'Cause he's a good old-fashioned maniac. He's a good old-fashioned maniac. Takes 5 steps forward and 5 steps back. 'Cause he's a good old-fashioned maniac. Because it's making me feel alright. Yeah, it's making me feel alright. 'Cause he's a good old-fashioned maniac. He's a good old-fashioned maniac. Takes 5 steps forward and 5 steps back. He's a good old-fashioned maniac. Yeah, he's a good old-fashioned maniac.
that's Houdini Dax with Good Old Fashioned Maniac. That's going to be the next single, am I right?
Yeah, that's what we're planning to do at the moment. Yeah, we're hopefully going to be getting a music video together in the next couple of weeks, so that should be a bit of fun.
And what have you got planned for like the music video?
I don't know how much we can say at the moment. It's going to involve a motorbike and a maniac, and I think that's all I'm allowed to say.
So you're in it then, man?
Well, no, not necessarily. We know many maniacs. You know, you hang around in our circles. There's lots there.
Fair enough. And so what's the plan for the future? Have you got some gigs coming up and stuff?
Yeah, we got a couple of gigs coming up, and now we're obviously getting close to Christmas. We just did our big headline show in in Moon for our single release recently. So now we're going to basically get stuff ready for the next single. Now we're doing gigs here and there, but we're really waiting for to release the next single, which hopefully should be around February time. So that's basically we're going to have a few more announcements coming up after that. Any
possible album title names that have been floating around?
We've got a couple at the moment. We don't want to say any in case we don't have them. So we're keeping them under wraps at the moment.
Fair enough. Well, thank you very much, Houdini Dax, for coming into Machine Rooms today. And we've got some more bands on the way. It's NationAirplay special. We're at Machine Rooms. We've got 3 artists in today. You've heard from Houdini Dax already. This is the next of our artists. This is Sion Russell Jones with Best of Me.
Here again, journey's end. Will you gaze at me differently? Back then, I'd pretend, but these days got the best of me. Mirror measure me with the eyes of an older man. Time makes 50k, and I replace it with what I can hear again. Journey's end. Will you gaze at me differently? Back then, I'd pretend, but these days got the best of me. Good days only dead when the memory brings you woe. Watch the trade see through glass, getting ease for the things you know. Here again, journey's end. Will you gaze at me differently? Back then, I pretend, but these days got the best of me. Old reflections, echo images from long ago, and I remember that sound. First notes, now condemned, till the day I can turn around. Long gone, I could be wrong, but I'll carry on. Long gone, I could be wrong, but I'll carry on. Long gone, I could be wrong, but I'll carry on. Long gone, I could be wrong, but I'll carry on. Here again, journey's end. Will you gaze at me differently? Back then, I pretend, but these days got the best of me. Back then, I pretend, but these days got the best of me.
So that was Sion Russell Jones with Best of Me. How's it going, sir?
I'm alright, man. How you doing?
Something like this before?
I've been here once before, actually, but it was for the ITV Wales show. I did a little set a couple of years ago. But yeah, it's great to be here. Thanks very
Yeah,
much.
we're not as big as ITV Wales, but we'd like to pretend that we are. So it's like a Jules Holland setup we've kind of got here, but I'm not as talented on the piano as Jules Holland. But yeah, so Sean, you know that song that's coming up from an album you're doing in the future, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've got an album that's out in March 2014. that's next year, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, the single is out in November actually, so you'll be able to download it and stuff then.
Cool. And when are people kind of expecting the album? Is it just early 2014 or just some point?
It's March at some point. I haven't had an official release date yet, but it'll be around then, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a Jules Hollandy type show that we've got here, and the next artist we've got is Ellie Makes Music. What song are you doing?
I Pray.
I Pray. This is Ellie Makes Music.
I'm waiting for winter to come, because then all I feel will go numb. But the wine in my veins will keep me warm. I'm afraid, but I don't know what it means, constantly falling down to my knees, stumbling home, guided by the light of your soul. And I pray, please be strong for me, because I don't think I know how to be. And I struggle to find company as good as you. And somehow I'll find who to be once the snow melts away, just leaving me, and the sun guides me home when you are gone. I'll romanticize this misery with every bone I'm forced to be. Ooh, another glass will send me home. And I pray, please be strong for me, because I don't think I know how to be. And I struggle to find company as good as you.
So that was Ellie Makes Music with I Pray. How you doing, Ellie?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. So have you done anything like this before?
I've done sessions and things before. I've never been at machine rooms though, so this is really nice.
So you got some praise there, John. You got some praise for your machine rooms. We're going to bring John Ray over. He's the owner of Machine Rooms. How you doing, man? Come over.
I'm good,
Feel
yeah.
the love. How you doing?
Well, it's like the quote from the film, isn't it? If you build it, they will come, and hopefully they do. Whether they pay or not is another matter.
They have came. Three fantastic artists. Houdini Dax over there, Ellie here, and Sean over there. They're all fantastic.
Well, I think it's brilliant, actually, to have different artists kind of in the same room watching each other play as well. You kind of get that sense of people checking out other people's chords and stuff, but just getting the vibe and the songwriting, comparing songs and things. It was great seeing Ellie and Sean earlier in the green room, just playing along together. So it's nice to be able to create an environment where bands can play together and put them out, actually, give them a platform.
Tell us about the machine rooms, like the setup that you've got here. How did it all start, and how's it progressed?
Well, it's a midlife crisis in studio form, really. No, I've been recording music for a long time, writing a lot for film, and the space became available in HTV, which is great, because I wanted to try and record things digitally, in the box with Pro Tools in the usual way. But I've got an old Valve desk as well and a grand piano. and lots of lovely old vintage keyboards. So it gives an opportunity and a platform for people to record in the old way as well, you know, the live room and the control room, going through a warm mixing desk, you know, with skillful engineers such as Mr. Richard Jackson, who's taken this session.
He's doing fantastic over there. Well done, Rich. Shout out for Rich.
Shout out for
yes.
Rich. Whoa. He's a leg end. So it's just great to have the opportunity to put bands together in a room and get them out in the air, you know, give them just creating another platform, really, you know. It's great to see just musicians passing through, because I find that inspiring as well.
And how can like bands get in touch to record some stuff here?
Or just get in touch with me via the website, machinerooms.co.uk, and there's all the info there. There's pictures of the studio, the roster of artists that we record with, or just you know, get in touch with me direct on john@machinerooms.co.uk.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, John, for
Cool.
letting us do this for Nation Airplay today.
Pleasure.
No worries. So Sean Russell Jones is going to do another song now. What are you going to do now, Sean?
I'm going to do a track called Lost No More, which is the title track from my new album that's out next year.
Where the sea meets the sky, hold your hand and mine as the seagulls fly. Where the breeze meets the air, there we cast offshore, and we're lost no more, no more, lost no more. Close your eyes, float away, face the truth. Another day, fading youth, stay away. Falling skies on the bay. The way you danced within my eyes, lie together there till the old sunrise. See the waves reach the coast, there we cast offshore, and we're lost no more, no more, lost no more. Close your eyes, float away, face the truth. Another day, fading youth, stay away. Falling skies on the bay. Where the sea meets the sky, hold your hand and mine as the seagulls fly. Where the breeze meets the air, there we cast offshore, and we're lost no more, no more, lost no more. Close your eyes, float away, face the truth. Another day, fading youth, stay away. Falling skies on the bay. Close your eyes, float away, face the truth. Another day, fading youth, stay away. Falling skies
So Sean Russell Jones, that was wicked stuff, man.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah. So what's like your songwriting process? When did you first kind of start songwriting, and how has it changed over the years?
I suppose I started writing tunes when I started playing the guitar, really, I suppose. But I mean, what normally happens is I'll just start with kind of a hook or a melody line that I've got, and I kind of work around that, really. I think if the melody or the hook isn't catchy enough, then I sort of abandon it, really. But that's kind of the main focus of the track every time when I'm writing one.
And with your guitar playing, because it's really like quick playing. I don't even know what this is called. What's this?
That's just a thumb pick. Really.
Right.
Some people just do it without, but I normally use one when I'm playing because I do a lot of that kind of finger picky stuff.
It's really quick. It's just
Thanks,
so quick.
thanks. I didn't play that very well, actually. My phone went off halfway through and I jumped and like my voice squeaked, but it's all right. It's fine. It's jazz, isn't it? That's what they say.
And Ellie over here, what is your songwriting process like? Similar to Sean's, or do you have a totally different way of doing it?
It's a bit similar, I guess. I normally will end up starting with like a lyric or maybe a guitar part. I very rarely start with a melody. I always try and make up a melody as I go along, and which doesn't always work, but it's my way of doing things, I guess. So I kind of.
And like, when did you kind of start off just writing your own songs? What age?
I think not that long after I started playing guitar, and I started playing guitar when I was about 12, 13. So maybe like when I was 14, I think.
So you haven't been playing like too long, I guess, because you're still very young, of course.
Yeah, I've been playing guitar for 8, 9 years.
Okay, that's quite long.
Yeah.
That is quite long. That's just me. It's absolutely stupid. So you're going to do another one for us now. We'll let you tune up and say everything. So what one are you going to do for us now?
I'm going to do The City. Darling, you turned away before giving me your final goodbye. Darling, what is there to say? I'm lonely, but I know you don't feel the same. So just kiss me one final time. Say you'll miss me. If you don't, that's fine. Oh, just wish me a happy life. So just kiss me and say goodbye. Final time. Say you'll miss me. If you don't, that's fine. Oh, just wish me a happy life. So just kiss me and say goodbye. I will reach for the bright lights of the city, and I will run to them as soon as I can, you'll see. And I will reach for the heart of a man of the city who won't give me pity. I'm not as weak as I seem. So I'll head for the city. So just kiss me
So that was Ellie Makes Music with The City. That's from her EP, The City Lights. When did that come out? In September?
Yes, September 1st.
And what's the plan from now? Are you hoping to release like another EP in the near future?
I'm actually hoping to release a one-off single. I'm in the studio tomorrow recording the first song I played, I Pray, as the one-off single, and then hopefully going into the studio again next year to do another EP.
Wicked. Well, thank you so much for coming in today, Ellie. And we're going to go straight back to Sean now. Sean's going to do one more song. What are you going to do, Sean?
I do a track from my last EP, and it's a song called So Long.
Driving east, up at my ass feast on the first of the morning light. And from the leaves of the whispering trees creep the lyrics I've yet to write. Though the scenery inanimate and stale, and the sky an inadequate grey, I was off on a daydream with a song, but you gave me and I'm gone. Yes, I've gone today. So long, I'm leaving, I'm gone. Feel it now, believe it tomorrow. Your song, tip of my tongue, speaks in words and words that I borrow. If I would leave, would you follow? Hold on, something she said repeats in my head, leaves me from sorrow. Over the hills and beyond the familiar, I'll make you the tune of the day. And the ink that it was all spilled out just because my muse is so far away. Though the scenery inanimate and stale, in the sky an inadequate grey, I was off on a daydream with a song that you gave me and I'm gone. Yes, I've gone today. So long, I'm leaving, I'm gone. Feel it now, believe it tomorrow. Your song, tip of my tongue, speaks in words and words that I borrow. If I would leave, would you follow? Hold on, something she said repeats in my head, leaves me from sorrow. So long, I'm leaving, I'm gone, the tip of my tongue, something she said repeats in my head. I'm gone, yes, I'm gone. So long, I'm leaving, I'm gone. Feel it now, believe it tomorrow. Your song, tip of my tongue, speaks in words and words that I borrow. If I would leave, would you follow? Hold on, something she said repeats in my head, keeps me from sorrow. Hold on, something she said repeats in my head, keeps me from sorrow.
Turn on the lights and leave me alone. I feel your hand tight, gripped on my throat. You say you're leaving, I wish I knew why. You say you're tired of believing, well darling, as am I. Burn the bridge that takes me home. enough to love. I've been waiting for God knows how long. You say I'm changing, well, it's just hard to keep strong. I feel like leaving to never look back. I'd say I'm tired of dreaming, but that would be a lie. Yeah, burn the bridge that takes me home. Cut me off from all I've known. Oh, will I ever be anything but low? Oh, will I ever be good enough to love?
So that was Ellie Makes Music with The Lights. Thank you so much for coming in today, Ellie.
Thank you for having me.
Not a problem at all. And Sean Russell-Jones as well, really thankful for him to coming in as well. And Houdini Dax, they've gone off somewhere to, I don't know, just go outside and play with their horses. But yeah, so thank you very much for joining us today. It's been a Nation Airplay Machine Room special. We're hopefully going to do a few more of these in the future. Cheers.